Hi everyone! Today is the first day of competition and I want to give you a walkthrough of targets 1 to 51 on the Mackenzie range. Since there was a lot of people, we would wait for a lot of the tournament for the groups in front of us to finish their shooting. So this was the first special target of the day, and even though it was really high, the ground was flat, so the angle wasn't too bad. This one was another special target, the dragon target, and it was a little bit more angled than the last one. This one was an extra tall target and I was at a lower angle, so I had to aim pretty high. And this was also where I had to use the ladder to get my arrows. This was the first normal animal target and the ground was pretty flat, but the targets were a bit low, so I had to angle down. Now this target was definitely on the hill, so I had to find a good spot to stand first before I shot. I remember last year that I had trouble with this target because there was no orange ring marked, but this year there was an orange ring that they painted, so it was a little bit clearer to see. I definitely like the scenery this year more than last year because there was so much more plants and green going on and the view was amazing on the mountaintop. This was the first double target that we had, and you had to shoot one arrow in each animal. Since I was at a lower angle, it was kind of hard to shoot at the impala because the lion was covering it from where I was standing. I remember for this target that I was shooting at a lower position, so I had to angle my bow up a lot more than I thought. This was another double target that we had where one was a turkey and the other was a lynx. Because we were on the hillside this day, a lot of the targets were placed at a higher position than where we stood. Even at a shorter distance, these targets were a bit hard to shoot at because they were so low on the ground. Especially for a lot of the smaller targets, there were more than one target you could shoot at. A lot of the targets, especially the turkey ones, had their own scoring rings, so you had to be careful which score you used. This alligator target was one of the most challenging targets to shoot at because not only was the target really low, you were shooting at it from a higher position. This double target was of two grizzly bears fighting, and it was also fun because it was next to a pond. This was one of the new targets this year, and it was fun to look at because they made it look like the moose was in the water. This target was around a field of really pretty wildflowers, and the ground was pretty flat, so it wasn't too bad to shoot at. This was the last double target of the day, and it was two deers facing each other.